You are now listening to Mr. CAKEAVE on air, exclusively on Spreaker. Let them know. Yo, what's poppin' NY? You already know it's your host, Mr. CAKEAVE, in the building. Got my co-host side. You know what I'm saying? We blessed to have the number one DJ in the world, DJ Personified. Let them know. Yo, what up, side? What's poppin'?
Just chilling, man. You know, he in the building with the best DJ in the world, Personified, and everything.
You know, we doing it real big. Today's theme of the show is Bronx Stand Up. You already know. One time for the boogie down Bronx. You already know. Your host is from the Bronx. Your co-host from your Bronx. The DJs from the Bronx. Radio shows in the Bronx. Bronx Stand Up. You already know. Yep. Today's a very special show. Repping the Bronx. And that's how we doing it. If you don't like it, change the channel. We gonna keep it going. Top 3 stories of the show. Top 3 stories of the week, baby. Number 1. 26-year-old slashed on Jackson Avenue and Westchester Avenue. He was slipping. 2 dudes slashed him. You know what I mean? And that's just how it's going down. A lot of people ain't trying to get caught with the grip on them, with the gat on them. So they just walking around slashing niggas. So, you know, y'all gotta be out there on watch on all day. You know what I'm saying? Mr. CAKEAVE, you know, I ain't sleeping on nobody. Everybody getting it. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you know, just be out there, watch out. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all on point. Number 2, in the Bronx, baby. Yankees opening day, baby. One time for the Yankees. Championships, baby. We trying to get some chips, man. Yep. So, A-Rod, you better be in there. You better get on your shit, baby. You better get some fucking chips before you retire, nigga. Like, god damn.
Yep.
You need to do something. Number 3, we have the barbershop robbery. 2-man rob them. You know, it's like niggas is robbing niggas all day, every day, man. It's like, it's coming crazy, but, you know, that's just how it is. We live in the chat room right now. Hit us up in the chat room. Comments, topics, questions, you already know. Me and Side, DJ Personified. We in the building, baby.
In the Bronx, baby. The BX.
You already know. Bronx Stand Up. Home of the CAKEAVE originals, baby.
Hell yeah.
Mr. CAKEAVE. The CAKEAVE boys. You know what I mean? Hit us up on everything, baby. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, Reverb, YouTube, Pinterest, baby. You already know. And the Spreaker app. Available on every device. Apple, Android, and Windows, baby. So, what you think about the top 3 topics, the top 3 stories of the day, Si?
Well, that's cool. You know, the Yankees are opening up. It's supposed to open on yesterday, but the weather, you know, it's messed up. You know, they delayed them. They have to, you know, do it today and everything.
You already know. That's how it's going down, baby. Yep. Top 3 topics, top 3 stories of the show. You already know. We gonna keep it going. You already know. We're going to keep it going. Trending topics, trending stories. $15 an hour for everybody in the Bronx, baby. You already know it's going down. It's not right now, but the bill has been passed. Not only in the Bronx, in all the 5 boroughs, the bill has been passed. Niggas will be making $15 an hour soon. You know what I mean? That just means all y'all niggas is getting fired. You know what I'm saying? When you go to McDonald's, the same bitch flipping the burgers is the one doing the fries, is the one doing the register, and she doing the drive-thru. One time for her. before we keep going on the trending topics, trending stories, DJ Personified, how you doing today, my G?
Chilling, working hard like I do every day, you know what I mean?
You already know, man. So what you think, you know what I mean, when you think of the Bronx, you know what I mean? I know you're a DJ, so I got a feeling what your answer gonna be. But when you think of personification of the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? Or you think of what represents the Bronx, what is something that comes to your head when you hear Bronx?
Of course, breakdancing music, hip hop, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, all of that.
All that good shit. You already know. You already know. You already know, baby. We back. My apologies for the technical difficulties. You know, we live on the Spreaker app. Available on every device, baby. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mrcakeave on air, exclusively on Spreaker. You already know. Today we got DJ Personified in the building. You already know. BX stand up, Bronx stand up. The home of the CAKEAVE originals, CAKEAVE boys, and your host, Mrcakeave, baby.
Yep.
So, Sai, what do you think about the $15 an hour being raised, and how do you think it'll affect the everyday workers?
That there is good to a point because you know New York needs that man badly and everything, and you know after you get that, a lot of people are gonna start getting laid off and stuff like that.
You know, a lot of people might not be getting laid off, but it might be a lot of hours being cut, a lot of times being changed. You know, what I noticed in a lot of years that I was working, you know, they'll, you know, have the managers do the workers' job, you know what I'm saying, when they cutting niggas shit off.
Yeah.
That's how it happens. We're going to keep it going. There was a big cool down in the weather.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things is changing. You know, everybody was out here in their panties and all that. They had their cheeks out and all that. Now it's all cold. They got their North Faces back on. You know, so the weather's changing a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I want to go into a serious issue. You know what I mean? And, you know, batteries being put in these niggas' backs. You know, y'all out here, you know what I mean? Be your own man, man. Do your own thing, you know what I mean? You want to follow niggas, you going to follow niggas right off of a cliff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Y'all jumping out of windows without your Superman cape on, man. You know what I mean? And shit is really going down out here. Shit is going down in the hood. You know, people don't know why I hold the front line down the way I do. Because ain't nobody coming over here running shit over here.
Nothing.
But the niggas over here.
Yep.
You want to run shit, you going to run shit over there. But all my niggas on CAKEAVE, they already know what time it is.
Yep.
That's why today's show is Bronx Stand Up. Because only Bronx niggas is going to hold the Bronx down the way Bronx niggas do.
Straight through, baby.
You know, a lot of people try to be me, try to do things how I do. You know what I mean? You just can't. You can't do it like me.
Never.
That's why they call me Mrcakeave.
Yep.
I'm not a nigga on CAKEAVE. I'm Mrcakeave. Niggas know what time it is with me.
The original, baby.
Hashtag frontline, baby. Personified, #1 DJ, not in the Bronx, not in the boroughs, not in the city, not in the state, but in the world, baby. We not international, baby. We global. All around the world.
Yep.
Sai, before we keep going, how did you think about your video? You made your debut, you know what I mean? On YouTube. What do you really think, man, about how that came about or how it came out, you know, the end result?
That shit was beautiful. That shit was funny as fuck, man. I'm an asshole. I don't care. You gotta want to start shit. You can start shit, but ending it, kick ass is number one, baby. We're gonna finish everything, baby.
Yo, sorry, they still want them $40 donations, man. I was on, you know, we ain't gonna say no names, but I was on somebody else's show yesterday, and they was still wanting their $40 donations. So I told the niggas, I got a bag of cans for them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They want the donations, they come and get it, baby.
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here in the Bronx, baby. It's right here waiting for them, right there. And everything.
We got a Monster energy drink can with your name on it. You know, 5 cents. If you want it in a nickel, you want it in 5 pennies, whatever you want, you know, we got it for you. I would send the 5 cents through PayPal, but PayPal don't take cans. Yo, Personify, what you think about Sai making a 5-cent donation to these niggas? You know what I mean? You can check the video out on YouTube.
I think he's putting too much. I think he's 4 cents over the bill.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yo, Sai, I think, you know, Personify said that you paying them niggas too much money. You know, 5 cents is a little too much for these niggas. Maybe you should cut the can in half and shit.
No, I can't do, you know, I feel sorry for them. You know, they kept on, you know, asking, you know, I'm going to give to them. I didn't want the fight. They want it? Here you go. 5 cents start. Here you go.
I'm just saying, man. You know, niggas is begging. You know what I mean? But, you know, we out here, hashtag no donation.
Yep.
We gonna keep it going. Trending stories, trending topics of the day. If you missed the beginning of the show, don't worry. We're gonna do the recap later on in the show and catch you up on everything you missed. Broner wants to fight Mayweather. Did you hear about that?
What?
Broner just won his match, won his fight. You know, and now he's trying to shit on Mayweather. You know, and Mayweather's just laughing at your boy. Like, nigga, I'm done. You better fight these niggas that's out here right now.
I'm telling you, man. I do not like Mayweather at all. I almost hate him as much as Trump.
You know, that's how it's going down.
Yeah.
There was a video on World Star that a kid was telling a woman to suck his...
Yo, watch your mouth.
Now, the kid had to be mad young.
Wow.
You know, and that's how these kids is being raised. You know, they straight talking mess. You know, that kid lucky she didn't slap the taste out his mouth.
Yeah.
But you know, yeah, but she would have got arrested. You know how they doing the motherfuckers out here.
Yeah.
You touch the motherfucking kids out here, you getting locked the fuck up.
Yeah.
You heard they locked up that nigga Cat Williams for punching that kid in the mouth. Even though he got out on bond, though. He got out on bail, man.
Yeah.
That's what happened when you got bread.
Yeah.
You don't stay in jail.
No.
Speaking of jail, I think Jared, they still got some money out for that nigga. You know, whoever can make a foot long out that nigga's asshole, them niggas is get the money. You know what I mean?
I passed.
Me too.
Well, there's mad niggas that ain't passing, my nigga. There's mad niggas like, yeah, son. What's that, son? $400, son? Trying to get that nigga early. Yo, I heard they moved the nigga that was trying to get him. They moved that nigga to like another facility.
Yeah, but you know when you locked up, they get shit done by kites anyway. They could be five states away from you. If he gonna get you, he gonna get you regardless.
But it was like that nigga was foaming at the mouth for that foot long, man. That nigga was foaming. And they had to move that nigga. It was like, nah, you gonna eat that nigga up. Literally. Shit like that, nigga, motherfucker commit suicide, man.
Yeah.
You know, nigga gets violated, you know, a couple hundred times. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just like, there.
It's alright. Let the nigga feel what nigga probably did to others. You know what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't doing it, but he was watching the pornography and shit
That
like
you
that.
know if he wasn't
Exactly.
doing it. That you know of.
Yeah.
Maybe nobody stepped up to the plate to say that nigga did take it that far.
Yeah.
Remember, to look at that is like the first step into
But we
doing it.
could only go by what was proven.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Do that.
but I guess, you know, nigga wanted the foot long, so niggas trying to give him the mayonnaise now, the bayonetta, you know what I mean? How niggas be going to Blimpie and be like, yo, put mad mayonnaise on that shit. I like my shit wet.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yeah. Let's keep it going, baby. Mom was smoking meth and her daughter got gang raped. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? You getting too fucked up, smoking that shit, and motherfuckers is in the next room gang raping your 9-year-old daughter. You know, it's a crazy time, crazy story. You know what I'm saying?
Stuff,
And
huh?
you know, I would lose my motherfucking mind.
Hell yeah.
If I find out my daughter, 9 years old, nigga, and you was with the, you know what I mean? Like, that's the type of shit that the world has come to. You know what I'm saying?
do that.
All the dudes was in their 20s. I think it ranged from like 22 to 29, something like that.
Damn.
It's a crazy time. We're going to keep it going. Amtrak derailed this weekend from New York to Georgia. You know what I mean? That was a crazy thing. They say he hit the brakes too, but you know how it happens. You know what I mean? It'd be too late at that point.
Yeah, it takes time.
Our prayers and condolences go out to everybody who was killed or injured in that.
Yeah.
I don't really have the statistics, the numbers right now. A story that I wanted to talk about, you know, we wasn't here last week, but Bernie Sanders was in the Bronx. You know what I mean? One time for the Bronx. Bronx, stand up. It's good to hear a presidential candidate in the Bronx.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that? You didn't hear about him in Brooklyn.
Nope.
You didn't hear about him in Harlem.
Or Queens.
You didn't hear about him anywhere else. You heard him. He was in the Bronx.
Yep.
How does that make you feel, Si?
Well, I feel proud of being a Bronx person, baby. Right here, that a president candidate comes to visit the Bronx, baby.
A Bronx Rican, baby.
Yep.
You already know, baby. We're going to keep it going. Nurse was suspected of infecting patients. You know, and that's crazy because you expect these people to protect you and help you. This bitch was infecting niggas. What you think about that, Personified?
I don't know. I think there needs to be better screening and who's giving us health care.
I'm just saying, what you really gonna do? You know what I mean? You be, you know what I mean? And for that, you gonna be worrying over your shoulder every day. If niggas putting, you know, bayonetta in your sandwiches and shit, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
True. If that's the case, then you ain't gonna go nowhere out of fear. Fear will lock you down.
Yeah. You already know Mr. CAKEAVE on air, exclusively on Spreaker, baby. Make sure you get that Spreaker app. We back, baby. You already know. CAKEAVE Originals, CAKEAVE Boys, we in the building. Uh-huh. We gonna keep it going. They was talking about niggas got robbed in the hallway. You know what I mean? Niggas always getting robbed in the hallways. You know what I mean? What you think about that, Si?
In the Bronx, if you live in the Bronx, you guys read about that a lot of times anyway.
Not really. Not if you know everybody.
Yeah. And everything. When you first come,
You notice the nigga with the gat in the projects, he never gets robbed. You notice that, right?
yeah.
Because everybody know what time it is.
Until he leaves the hood. and
No,
get robbed
unless he
somewhere
just don't have his gat with him. No, I'm dead ass serious.
Yeah.
No funny shit.
Yeah.
The nigga that's surrounded by goons, you never hear about that nigga getting robbed.
Nope.
You might hear the nigga getting killed,
Yeah.
or the nigga getting, you know what I'm saying? But you never hear no bullshit about a nigga getting robbed. Even the most thorough niggas. You might hear them niggas tried to rob him,
Yeah.
but didn't rob him successfully. Keep it going. NYPD talking about they going hard on niggas with dirt bikes. How about you go hard on niggas that's killing the motherfucking kids, or the motherfuckers gang raping these motherfucking little girls?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers want to go in on dirt bikes. What do you think about that, Si?
What dirt bike gonna do too far? And everything. Come on.
I'm not a real big nigga in dirt bikes, but how much gas a dirt bike get?
Not that far. Couple of miles.
I heard they was even trying to get on niggas with the hoverboards.
What?
I heard that shit is illegal.
Yeah. Yeah. But not in California and stuff like that.
Keep it going. PS 196 gun on campus. 3 teens is locked up. What you think about that, Si? I thought if there was one gun on campus, how you gonna arrest 3 teens?
All 3 teens was on with it. That's the thing.
That don't make no sense.
If I got a gun and you got the women, they're gonna charge you with that too.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they don't know whose gun is it. That's number one.
Oh, word?
And it's how the kids are. In their teeth, they're gonna try to rat each other out. Oh, it's his gun. No, it's his gun. It's his gun. Oh yeah, with that, I'll charge all of y'all.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Damn, son.
It's just like
You supposed to go to school, you getting charged with a gun, and you ain't even have the gun on you.
It's guilt by association. That's
Yeah.
the hold up in court.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, word?
It's guilt by association. Like if you start killing somebody right now and I don't stop you, I'm just as guilty as you.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got he. So, R.I.P. to those 3 kids, man, because supposed to be in school getting some toto and shit, cutting class and shit. Y'all niggas is bringing gats into school and all that.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Guilty cop in Staten Island. That nigga got the big case, you know what I mean? Nigga got caught, you know, choking the nigga out. That nigga was guilty. Store owner ran over in Brooklyn. They caught that nigga and ran him over. And Si hit him with the last story.
Yeah. Music got scammed. Ended with jail. Guy took $2 million for clients and everything. Raising up tickets between $45,000 to $300,000.
You already know those are your top 3 stories of the show, top 3 stories of the week, and your trending topics and your trending stories. Let them know. Thank you for joining us. Mrcakeave on air, live on the Spreaker app. I'm here with my co-host Si. We live with DJ Personified. You already know. Download the Spreaker app, available on every device. Apple, Android, and Windows. We on your auntie's phone. We on your mom's tablet. You already know. Thank you for joining us, baby. We live in the chat room right now. You can catch us live Tuesdays, live on Fridays. You already know. Today's show, Bronx Stand Up, baby. Home of the CAKEAVE originals, the CAKEAVE boys, and your host, Mr. CAKEAVE. Let them know. So, we doing the recap. If you just joining us, thanks for joining us on the Spreaker app and Spreaker.com. Jackson Avenue slashing, 26-year-old, slash in the face. 2 men are still at large. Yo, Si, what do you think about that, man?
Pussy niggas, man. And they slash a woman too and everything. Why you try to slash us?
You already know, man.
Word.
It gets to a point where, you know, these niggas are still at large. You got niggas out here all the time killing, robbing, stealing, this and that, and they never get caught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know how it is on the Ave side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The shit be going down all the time, my nigga. You never know.
Never know. Yep.
That's why my motto is ACG. Anybody could get it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is on my motherfucking radar.
Hell yeah.
That's why I watch Bronx 12. Shout out to Bronx 12, nigga. As local news guest, baby. Them niggas will be right in front of your crib, side. Like, yo, a nigga in your building just got robbed. You didn't know that? Bronx 12. You don't watch that shit?
Yeah, I watch it.
Them niggas keep it gully.
Hell yeah.
Them niggas keep it real gully with these niggas, man. That's how it's going down. Bronx stand up. Number 2 on the top 3 topics of the show. Top 3 topics of the week. Yankee opening day today, baby. You already know.
Yeah.
Go Yankees. Go champions. You already know.
Yeah.
Number 3 on the top 3 topics. Top 3 of the show. Barbershop robbery. 2 men still at large. You know, and they noticed that back in the day, you know what I mean? A nigga used to do dirt on his dolly. You know what I'm saying? And now I see it's a lot of pairs. You know what I'm saying? It's like 2 dudes always, you know what I mean? Doing dirt. What you think about that, Si?
That's good but bad at the same time because if one gets caught, automatically he's gonna try to wrap you up.
No, I'm just saying, maybe back in the day, all the OGs, all the original niggas, they all got they all got killed and locked up and this and that. So 2 niggas had to take the 1 nigga place.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. What? Like you said.
I thought it was a stick-up kid.
Yeah.
Not stick-up kids robbing niggas together and shit, holding hands and shit.
That's codependency. That's how bad this country is on codependency. Nobody want to do nothing by themselves no more.
That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, man. What you think about that, side? You know, it's like, I don't know. It's like niggas not even, you know what I mean? They not even independently holding their own shit down.
Nope. Wow. Now everybody got hold hands and sing on. You call it Kunkaya.
You already know. Mrcakeave live, baby. On the Spreaker app. Available on every device. We had a very special show for y'all today. Bronx stand up. You already know. Repping the Bronx. Home of the CAKEAVE originals. The CAKEAVE boys. And your host, Mrcakeave. Doing our thing, baby. Make sure you check out the show live on the Spreaker app and Spreaker.com. Available on every device, Apple, Android, and Windows. Serious issues, you know what I mean, is going down, side. You know, what do you feel about, instead of people talking about the real issues, they talking about other issues and shit that really don't matter?
They're just making it do the round circles. Try to say, oh, you can do this and change the subject real fast and everything.
But what I mean is, you know, I understand they talking about, you know, gay rights, you know, and you know, equal rights and this, that, and the third. But then, you know, they talking about how women still ain't getting paid the same as men.
Yeah.
So how you gonna help other people with their rights and women's rights still ain't, you know what I'm saying? How long they still talking about that abortion shit? You know, and you know, those kind of rights, they still having problems with those shit.
Yeah.
Even Trump was talking about that shit. What do you think, Si? What do you think? If you don't want to talk about your views on the show, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But what do you feel about abortion?
I'm like more like 50-50. Because if a
You
woman,
ain't shit, nigga. You don't got a pussy. You can't say shit. You can't tell a woman what she can or cannot do. And you heard that from Mr. CAKEAVE. So could a woman tell you that you had to cut your shit and tell you can't have kids no more?
no,
Don't men do that? Vasectomy.
yeah,
Could a woman tell you could or cannot do it?
no.
So who the fuck are you to tell a woman if she can or cannot have a kid? I'm talking about, let's just talk about the day after, right?
Yeah,
They have the day after pill, right?
yeah.
If she's pregnant and she says, no, I don't want to have the kid, and she wants to take the day after pill, who are you to say, no, bitch, you're going to have my motherfucking kid?
No, yeah. You have no right for that.
You already know. What you think about that, Personified? Do you think men should be able to tell women should or should they not have a kid?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? I think it goes both ways. I think a woman should be able to do whatever she wants. Same thing with a man. And there's a difference between getting a vasectomy and taking out a life. There's two different things. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to cut a vein. It's another thing to cut out a baby.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is if it's the day after, you feel me? How big is that seed? You get what I'm saying?
Well, the woman got to consider, does the man want to be there or not? You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other story in itself.
Yeah.
You already know, man. We live on the Spreaker app, Spreaker.com. We got a very, very special guest in the building. Guapo! You already know, you already know.
No late but secure.
You already know. We already, you know what I mean? Going through the show. Before you do that, yo, what? Before you do that, let me ask you a question, man. If a woman is pregnant, right? The day after pill.
Me.
No, I'm just saying. That's what she said. If she wants to take a pill, right?
What, like a day after?
Yeah, like the day after pill or something, right? You know, because what we were talking about was, you know how they talk about gay rights, other different type of rights, this and that and the third? They still having problems with women rights.
They can't even fix that, and they're already going to go into some other shit.
You get what I'm saying?
But that goes like everything. You can't fix home, then go try to fix somebody else's crib. It's everywhere, but it's crazy.
So, do you think your person, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but let's say,
You offended me, I'm out of here.
let's say, you know, women should be allowed to do whatever they want to do.
Basically, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And that's why I told Sai, it was like, if someone told you, nah, you can't have a vasectomy, you gotta have kids. And you was like, no, I want to snip my shit. I ain't trying to have no
Yeah,
kids.
it's your choice.
It's your choice.
Yeah, it's your choice. At the end of the day, it's your choice. I mean, the only one that I say can change that is if you believe in God. Everything else is like,
It's second hand.
yeah, basically. That's a little hard topic. I came in here a little.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We try to talk about the hard-hitting topic, the hard-hitting stories. You know, we live on the Spreaker app. Thank you for joining us. You already know, one time for Spreaker. Now, if you're listening to the rebroadcast and you're saying to yourself, oh, maybe I can't get the Spreaker app. Is it available on my phone? Is it available on my device, on my tablet, on my computer? It's available on everything. Apple, Android, Windows. You know what I mean? All the app markets is completely and absolutely free. So download the Spreaker app and you already know. We're going to keep it going. Broner wants to fight Mayweather.
Woo!
Mayweather's just laughing at the nigga.
Mayweather look a little scared though. I don't know.
Mayweather already made his money.
Listen, I'm a Mayweather fan. Nobody can tell me that kid was trained from a child to be what he is today. That's why I always, hey, shout out to whoever got a kid. Teach him now, baby. Teach him now. Teach him now.
You already know. So, what do you think about that kid on World Star that told that woman to suck his?
Yo, watch your mouth.
What do you think about that? Why?
On World Star, I ain't see that. I didn't get to see that.
Yeah, she grabbed the kid up. She was like, "How you gonna talk to a woman like that?" Ba ba ba. And I told him, I said, if that woman would have slapped him in the mouth, she would have been wrong, and she probably would have been getting locked up.
Locked up, yeah. Which is fucked up.
But it's how they raising these kids,
There's no parents. What they do.
you know? Because if a kid knew not to say that shit, he wouldn't say that shit.
Yeah.
Kids having kids, man.
And you know what it is true?
Nobody teaching morals no more. Everything went out the window.
Yeah.
That's it. Now it's like, imagine. The only thing going on with the transgender and everything, these kids is confused. They don't know what to do. They don't know what's right, wrong.
Yeah.
We gonna keep it going. You already know. Mom was smoking the meth. Her daughter was gang raped. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you smoking that shit.
That's that perfect song for that.
You know,
That shit sounds sad like a
niggas be catching this shit, man. This shit is real crazy, man. You know what I mean? Amtrak derailed this weekend from New York to Georgia.
That's crazy.
Bernie Sanders was in the Bronx. One time for the Bronx, baby. You know, today's show theme is called Bronx Stand Up. Ain't nobody gonna hold down the Bronx the way Bronx niggas do. You ain't coming from other boroughs thinking you holding down the Bronx.
Nope.
I mean, the Bronx holds down the Bronx, baby. You already know. Home of the CAKEAVE boys, home of the CAKEAVE originals, and the home of your host, Mr. CAKEAVE. We keep it going. We on the recap of the show. Nurse suspected of infecting her patients.
What?
And that's supposed to be the person that's helping people and protecting people. So make sure you keep an eye out on them niggas. I really don't like nurses either. Them niggas, them bitches is full of shit too.
Hey, man, can I tell you what I feel about doctors?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Doctors are mechanics. So if you go to a mechanic and you don't know, and for the first time, you know he's gonna leave something loose. So you gotta come back for that service, you know. Come back in a month, they tell you, so I can check it out. He knows he leaves something loose, you come back. Doctors are the same. They get paid for you to come back. If you don't come back, and tell me how many times do you go to the doctor on a yearly basis? Think about that.
Speaking of that, you know they said that they came out with a cure for the HIV.
They've been had
You heard
that.
about that?
Yeah.
Well, they made it public.
I heard there's a patent. There's a patent that you Google it and the number, you say a number, and they'll tell you that patent is the cure for AIDS. Basically, for HIV.
Got 'em. Victims robbed in hallways. You know what I mean? Niggas is getting robbed all the time, man. Make sure you watch your back, watch your head. You know what I mean? Got niggas coming at your neck.
And watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Did you saw the video with Sai, right? How do you feel about Sai making his debut, donating 5 cents
Yeah,
to
that's
these
official,
niggas?
man. 40 B's, 5 cents less, you know what I mean? Take a plate $39.95.
Personified said he donated too much.
Nah, I think he gave him a fair share.
When they want that donation, they can come to the Bronx and pick it up.
He gave him a can of the Monsters, just like a nurse, you feel me?
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, you know, I would have sent the can through PayPal, but they don't take those. So when you want that donation, come to the Bronx, come to the Bruckner Boulevard. I left it on the highway for you. PS 196. Gun was on campus, and they caught 3 kids, locked them up.
13, 14, 15.
I'm just saying, 196 on the Upper East Side, Manhattan. But what I'm saying is, if there's one gun, how you charge 3 kids?
Nah, it's a game. They try to fuck up 3 niggas' eyes.
Keep it going. Guilty cop in the Staten Island murder. and stole honor was ran over in Brooklyn. Yo, Sai, what's the last story?
Someone got ran over.
No, you just had the shit in your paper.
They ran over.
I already said that one. You fucking up, Sai. You fucking up. It's over. You fucking up, Sai. You fucking up. Sai, aka T-Rex, is fucking up right now.
Yeah.
But we live on the air, and we're not even gonna go there. Mr. CAKEAVE on air, exclusively on Spreaker. You already know. Last week we weren't here. We took a little time off. But this week we back live on the Spreaker app, Spreaker.com. You already know. We on everything. Apple, Android, and Windows. That's how it's going down.
Always.
So at the end of the show, we always talk about what was the story that stood out to you and how you feel about it. Sai, what story stood out to you today?
The mother doing mess and letting those guys bang her daughter. Man, that's messed up.
She probably didn't even know. She was probably so fucked up, she didn't know. Keep it going. To me, this week, I'm gonna talk about all the slashings, man. Everybody's getting slashed. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to really have the gat on them and the grip on them in the streets. But, you know, that's just how it is, man. A lot of people out here don't understand. You know what I mean? I remember I was talking to somebody, and I was just dropping some knowledge on her about how shit is going down. And she was like, no, I don't really know about any of that kind of stuff. And I was like, yeah, but I do. And I know how shit is getting down over here, and I know how shit is be given up. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's crazy because they not really, you get what I'm saying? They not really understanding that the kids is the future. And if you teaching these kids to just be the newest thieves, the newest robbers, the newest killers, the newest this, the newest that, you're not gonna raise a nigga that's gonna make good money. I'd rather a nigga that, you know what I mean, that is raised to go to college or play college ball or play football or do something that, you get what I'm saying? That it's something that, wow, man. Like, I'll be watching Bronx 12. One time for Bronx 12. And they always talk about, like, somebody that made it from the Bronx. You know what I mean? And that made it into this league or did this or did that from the Bronx. I remember when Sotomayor, you know, became a Supreme Judge.
Yeah.
And they renamed the projects after her. It's like people from here letting niggas know that everybody from over here is not just killing, robbing, stealing. You know, there's people that are making history.
Yeah.
And the CAKEAVE boys, Mr. CAKEAVE, the CAKEAVE originals, baby, we making history right now. All off the cell phone. Make sure you check out the mixtape, ReverbNation.com/Mr. CAKEAVE. You already know. I want to thank my co-host, Sai. I want to thank our special guest, Wapo. I want to thank the #1 DJ in the world, DJ Personified. You already know, baby. Like I always say, stay up and stay strong, New York. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, check me out on Instagram. Got the mixtapes up, 1 and 2 on SoundCloud. And we got Off My Cell Phone 3 now available on ReverbNation.com. That's ReverbNation.com/Mr. CAKEAVE. You already know. Doing our thing, baby. I want to thank all of y'all for joining us. Check out the rebroadcast on YouTube. Available every week. Friday Night Live. We will be in the building Friday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let them know.
You are now listening to Mr. CAKEAVE on air, exclusively on Spreaker. Let them know.